My name is Mallory, and I'm going to show you how to use the Hawaiian Early Learning Profile ages 3 to 6, HELP for short. This is a curriculum-based assessment for early childhood. It can be used with children who are both developing typically or who have developmental delays. It measures all areas of development and gives an overall picture of a child's current skill level. The benefits of this assessment is that it can be used at home and in the educational setting. It can be used to guide program and instructional planning. It has a very high level of family involvement, and it can help with the referral process. If delays are shown during this assessment, it can be used as evidence leading into a more in-depth assessment. And most importantly, HELP is considered an authentic assessment because of its focus on natural environment for the child. Some things to keep in mind about this assessment is that it does not give a score. It also cannot be used to determine eligibility, and it does have age references for behaviors and skills, but wants to remind that not all children are developing at the same pace, and so therefore the age may not be appropriate. HELP is based on a series of ID numbers. Each ID number corresponds to a domain for a behavior or skill. The domains are cognitive, language, gross motor, fine motor, social, and self-help. The ID numbers have nothing to do with age, even though they will be listed in chronological order. The ID numbers are there to help with cross-referencing when using this assessment. These ID numbers in HELP ages 3 to 6 are seamlessly continued from the ID numbers used in HELP 0 to 3. You as the teacher will be observing behaviors, eliciting behaviors, and conducting interviews with the parents while using this assessment. This is an ongoing assessment to be completed over the course of a month or two. It will not be something where you pull a child and try and get it done in a couple of settings. There are a large number of items to be observed in this assessment, many behaviors and skills. That's why the ID numbers are there to help you be organized. Each observation or interaction that you have with a child will give you information on different domains. So one observation is going to give you information on cognitive, social, and language. You will not be assessing each domain separately. Also, not every behavior and skill listed in this book is going to be appropriate to every child. This can be due to age, disability, or cultural relevancy. Another great thing about this assessment is it has a high level of family involvement. It encourages you to select behaviors and skills to observe that are important to the family. It also encourages you to use family members to elicit behaviors and skills whenever possible. What I have here is the manual and the checklist. The checklist has behaviors and skills in chronological order with the ID numbers. The manual will give you more in-depth information on each behavior and skill listed in here. So this is kind of like the short version that you will be looking at when you're actually working with the student. And this is what you'll be looking at before you're looking at the student to make sure you know what you're doing. A great way to start with using HELP is to start by simply observing free play. Then you can do a facilitated interaction where you're trying to get a little bit more specific behaviors and skills. Everything can be done directly or through a parent or family member. So here's an example of how we'd use HELP. Let's say I know that I'm going to be observing a student during snack time and I want to get more information on their current behaviors and skills. First, I will look in the checklist to get an idea of all the different behaviors and skills. I took my highlighter and I went through and I highlighted things I think I might see during snack time, such as identifies and counts quantities of 1, 2, 3, or 4. I might have them count their goldfish. Another thing is identifies own name when printed. Their name might be on their placemat. Let's say there's a behavior or skill I'm not sure if I will see it during snack time, but I would like to know more about it. I'm going to pick stays with group during an activity. That is ID number 5.114. So I'm going to go to my manual and I'm going to look up ID number 5.114. stays with group during an activity. Here I have a definition, assessment materials, procedures, and the criteria for the child meeting this behavior skill. Now I can decide, will I see this during snack time? Yes or no. If I think I will, I'll probably highlight it so that when I'm doing the observation, it reminds me of something I'm looking for. During my observation, I will use this coding system. I'll make a plus if the behavior skill is present. Yes, they were able to count 5 goldfish. Plus, minus if not present. They left snack time before it was over. Plus, minus for emerging. A for the behavior is there, but it's not functional. In A for it's not appropriate due to age, disability, family preference. Under the comments section in the checklist, which is right on this side, I will write my prompts: verbal prompt, gesture prompt, or hand over hand. In conclusion, if you do not need to give a score, this is an excellent assessment to use. It's something that you can use over a length of time of working with a student, and will give you a picture of their growth. And most importantly, this is an authentic assessment because of its focus on family involvement and being done in the natural environment. That's it. Thank you.